What's up guys, this is HylianMom, and today in Subnautica I'm going to show you how to quickly and easily find fragments for the Seaglide, beacon, and the GRAV trap. These fragments can be found around small wreckage sites spread throughout the safe shallows. The beacon and the GRAV trap fragments will be found lying loose, while Seaglide fragments will be located inside crates. For this you will need your scanner in order to scan the fragments and to locate the giant coral tube starting point in the safe shallows. A link to that video guide will be in the description. In this video, I'll be guiding you to each of the 6 safe shallows small wreckage locations, starting with the closest ones. So here at the giant coral tube, the first 3 wreckage locations are all in the direction of the Aurora. So look at the Aurora and find the thrusters at the back here. You're going to line yourself up with the single strip line here at the back, yellow, and then you're going to swim directly towards that. The first one is only 100 meters away from the giant coral tube, so you should immediately start to see wreckage along the seafloor here. So this is our first wreckage site. We're going to see which fragments we have gotten. This is a new game spawn where we just have the scanner. So checking all the crates, here we go. We've got 1 Seaglide fragment. At times, more crates will spawn in than the ones that are stationary here. Here's the second one, so we already have the Seaglide fragments. That blueprint is done. Here we have a GRAV trap fragment here. And then over here I can also see a beacon blueprint fragment. So to find the second crash location from the first one, we want to find this box here. And we're just going to start here as our starting point. We're going to look towards this ridgeline where it goes down, and we're just going to swim in that direction. So we're swimming basically along the line here, parallel to that. And you're going to cross over this small kelp forest area. This one, again, is only another 100 meters away. So as soon as you pass through this kelp forest section, you should see more safe shallows appear. And right here, more wreckage. So it should be really close by here. You can see the wreckage showing up. And here it is. So cross through the kelp forest, you'll see this site. Let's see what we have here. Here we have another GRAV trap fragment, so we are now completed this blueprint. All we need left is another beacon. So we're going to take a look around, and voila, we have another beacon. So that's only 2 out of the 6 wreckage sites, and we already have the 3 items that we need. So it's very likely you will not need all 6 of these sites, but we are still going to go through all 6 anyways. Here's another example of the Seaglide fragments. So to get to the 3rd wreckage site from here, we're going to basically go up to the surface, and we're going to look at the Aurora here, and we're basically going to be pointing the direction parallel to the Aurora's front. So this direction here, and basically we're going to swim over this large ridge right in front of us, and then we're going to swim beside this ridge here. This again is not very far, maybe 100 meters again, so we will see it very quickly as soon as we pass this ridge. And I can see wreckage showing up here, so we are already at the 3rd site. Now, just a word of caution, there is 2 crash fish that live here that may come out and trigger on you. There also is a chance of radiation when you swim beyond this metal plate here. So we are back at the giant coral tube for the 4th and the 5th wreck location. To find these wrecks, you're going to be facing the Aurora and turn towards the left. If you go in the water here, you should see this little mound right here. And we're going to swim straight over this mound, over this smaller coral tube, and between these 2 hills here towards that ridgeline there. This one is about 200 meters away from the giant coral tube. So as you follow this ridgeline, you should see some wreckage eventually on the floor. And here is the wreckage. This is our 4th wreck location in the safe shallows that you can get fragments at. So go ahead and check this one out. To get to the 5th wreckage site from here, you're going to look towards the deeper part where it starts to get deeper, and there should be a kelp forest there to the left. We're going to swim towards that kelp forest area. And what we want to do is keep it on our right. So we're going to follow the safe shallows biome here with the kelp forest here on our right side. And as you swim along, you should see the wreckage within another 100 meters or so. And here we are. We have the wreckage from site number 5. So we are back at the giant coral tube here in order to go to the 6th and final small wreckage site in the safe shallows. So we have the giant coral tube here on our left and we're facing the Aurora. What we want to do is in the water here, we're going to turn to the right and we should see this coral tube ahead of us. Basically, we're going to swim over this. In this direction here, there's going to be a coral tube to our right and a little hill on our left. And right between those two is going to be the outer shell of a giant coral tube along the seafloor. So if you just follow this coral tube, it's going to lead to where it gets deeper here and you can see some tunnels going through. We just need to swim over this little edge here where we will see the wreckage directly on the other side of this drop-off. And here it is, right here. So this one's also really close. Number 6, the final small wreckage site. I can see some grav trap fragments immediately here. Hopefully this helps anyone who was looking for these fragments. Thank you for watching, and as always, be kind, stay legendary, and may the Triforce always be with you. HylianMom out.